In a small village nestled between misty hills, there lived an old clockmaker named Elliot. His shop was a curious place, filled with ticking, whirring, and the faint scent of oil and wood. Elliot was quiet, kind, and meticulous. But what made him truly famous was not just his skill. It was the magnificent grandfather clock that stood in the center of his shop, unlike any other. The clock never struck 12. No matter the time, the hour hand would skip 12 and go straight to 1. Villagers whispered about it. Some said it was cursed. Others believed it hid a great secret. Elliot, however, never explained. One stormy evening, a young girl named Clara, curious and clever, came into the shop while sheltering from the rain. Elliot offered her tea and showed her how to wind a pocket watch. She came back the next day, and the next day, and the next. Over time, Elliot taught her everything he knew. They became close. Like grandfather and granddaughter, one day Clara finally asked, "Why doesn't the grandfather clock strike 12? Elliot paused and smiled faintly.
Because 12 is when time stopped, he said. For someone I loved very much.
Years ago, his wife, Eliza, had died at the stroke of midnight. In his grief, Elliot had built the clock as a tribute, designing it to skip the hour that took her away.
Time moves on, he said, but love doesn't need a clock.
When Elliot passed away peacefully in his sleep, he left the shop to Clara. She restored the grandfather clock, but kept the skip at 12. Not out of sadness, but out of respect. Now, visitors still come to the shop. They marvel at the strange clock. Clara tells them, some things are too precious to be measured in hours. And the clock ticks on, skipping 12, holding a love that never needed a minute more. Credits. Story by your name.